Hey the bosses, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on this channel, I'm Gina, and on this channel we talk about writing and entrepreneurship. In today's video I wanted to talk about being demotivated as an online creative, because believe it or not, right, everybody, most people, if not everybody, goes through this. But sometimes people don't know what to do with that motivation or with that demotivation. I've been online long enough to see people come and go, and it may be for various reasons, but most of the time, a lot of the time, there's a good percentage of people that stopped simply because they were demotivated, they were discouraged. Now, I'll tell you something. So if you've been, following me on here on YouTube, then you may have noticed that for a few months now, I haven't really been uploading very consistently or as consistently as I used to. There are a few reasons for that, but one of the biggest reasons is because I was demotivated. Somewhere in December of 2020, YouTube took down my most watched video. I was really heartbroken over that because that also meant that there about 2,000 watch hours that came with that video vanished overnight as well. And I had worked so hard to get to that point. To see all that hard work just be taken away was really, really difficult for me. I'm not gonna lie. Right. And so it made me begin to rethink if I even wanted to do YouTube anymore, if I wanted to be recording any more videos. Am I helping anybody? Is this just vanity? Is this just useless? Right. So I stopped uploading videos frequently. I uploaded some videos here and there, but my heart really wasn't into it. And during that time, one of the things that I learned is, first of all, it's important that you don't feel pressured. I think for the longest time, I felt pressured that I need to be monetized. I need my channel to be 100,000 subscribers. I need all these external things to validate myself, when in reality, there are other ways for me to get that validation. It doesn't have to come from YouTube. It doesn't have to come. Actually, the best type of validation wouldn't need to come from YouTube. And I didn't need to depend on YouTube monetization to make money, because I was making money in my freelance business. I was making money from selling courses and from affiliates and stuff like that. And so there were all those other avenues. And I also realized that it was nice to take a break. So somewhere along the line with this whole, when online entrepreneurship became popular, one of the running themes was hustle, hustle, hustle. We'll sleep when we're dead. That kind of culture, right? So if you're not hustling, if you're not working hard and you don't want it hard enough, those kinds of messages. And the danger with those messages is that it represents a false narrative. That's the first thing, because a lot of the time, the people that are preaching hustle, 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 blah, 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 have teams. they have teams of people. They have advantages that are built into the way that they live that you may not have. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't also strive to get to that point. We should work hard and get to that point. But the reality is that sometimes it's okay to hit the pause button on things, to take a step back and say, I'm just going to rest. I'm going to relax. It's one of the reasons I don't post on social media on Saturdays and Sundays typically. If I do, it's very rare, because on Saturdays and Sundays, I just want to take the time to rest. On Sundays, we go to church. We will go out on Saturday sometimes to take a ride in the country or take a walk or something like that, just to unplug, because social media is not the whole world. It's part of life, but it's not the whole world. So anyway, just unplugging, right, was helpful. So I saw that break as an opportunity for me to recoup, and also as an opportunity for me to refill my creative well. I learned about refilling my creative well from Joanna Penn, who is an author as well, and I learned so much from her about writing and self-publishing. And she had talked about filling your creative well. What does that mean? That means reading, listening to podcasts, watching movies, and and, 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 and enjoying them, of course, but also doing them with the eye of, 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 with the eye of gaining some inspiration for your own work, right? And so looking at my books, reading fiction books, reading non-fiction books, listening to podcast interviews, watching other people's YouTube videos, all of that was adding to my well and actually helping me begin to rethink how I want to move this channel forward and the type of content I want to create on this channel. Now, the type of content that I'm realizing I want to create more of is more storytelling like content. Of course, we're going to have those videos where I do those tutorials that a lot of my videos have done well for on this channel, but now I want to include more storytelling and more maybe behind the scenes in a meaningful way that is also valuable to you who is watching me, which I'm so grateful for you. Online creation has paid off in so many ways for me. I have been able to create courses, write books, set up my coaching, and gotten people from this audience to say, yes, G, you know, I want your book, I want your course, I want your coaching, right? And I'm forever grateful for that. But I also will not be able to continue doing this amazing work and continue to enjoy those benefits if I don't take time to fill up my own creative well and think and rethink of ways to serve you even better. So when you find that you are demotivated, right, apart from taking a break and resting, I really do believe it's okay to also begin to fill up that creative well and rethink and reimagine what your brand or what your business or what your videos could look like. And you will be amazed as to how that pans out. I'm already beginning to enjoy my comeback to YouTube because I'm approaching it differently. I'm definitely approaching it from a different lens, right? That everything doesn't have to go viral, right? As long as I'm serving the right people, as long as I'm speaking to the right people. And if I'm able to keep my subscribers happy, my viewers happy with the type of content that they need, because I know a lot of people in this community are aspiring writers or want to be freelance writers, or perhaps you found my videos on self-publishing and you want to learn as I'm also learning, right? I want to create more content that serves these people and helps them immensely. So that's what I wanted to share in this video. You will get discouraged, you will be demotivated on this journey, but when you feel like that, instead of giving up, take a break, fill up the creative well, rethink, reimagine how things could be for you, and you'll be amazed as to what you come up with. All right, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you soon.